This will be my last video of tonight. Tokyo After School Summoners. The memory of Chapter 16. The Battle for the Right to Live. 3. Once upon a time, the world was one. Every language was understood, he said. Life flourished, and eventually, it reached a height where it could touch God. So they built a tower and ascended, and when you reach the same perspective as God, the world was divided into many parts and fall apart. In other words, a language barrier was born. This is the story of the Tower of Babel, in which God appeared in the tower and demonstrated his power to create a wall. It is believed that this anecdote is a warning to people not to make the same mistake twice. Ah, my mission was a failure, huh? With that, the other Hoover tosses his gun aside and raises his hands in surrender. Is that okay, other me? Yeah, okay. There's no point in making up for your mistakes. Originally, I was acting alone in your place. I wanted to maintain the third-class app privileges in this loop. Well, if it's you, I don't think there's any need to go out of my way to put it into words. No, maybe not, but I still have to put it into words. That was the first reason why I sided with them. Even if it was me from a different loop, I couldn't bear for anyone to know about me. I was afraid that my secret would be discovered. I believed it would be the end of the world if they found out. Surely you can understand this feeling. If someone else told me, I wouldn't be able to explain it. Only I can understand this. This feeling is something that we have. But, well, I mean, you and I were different creatures. Congratulations, me. Ah, ah. Is it finished? Ha 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 ha! Moritaka turns to Lancelot. Moritaka turns to Lancelot. Did you protect him? Were you able to protect him? The friends standing next to me were laughing too. I can now proudly say that we are friends. Now that we have overcome this life or death battle, it feels as though we have been siblings since before we were born. Don't let your guard down, you fool! Is this going to be a repeat of your father's humiliating past? This is the premise, and everything starts from here. Well done. You've gone beyond your father. The character for Taka. No, it's Moritaka. What? Moritaka felt as if he heard words he shouldn't have been able to hear. I mean, that kind of thing. That person would never say it, but... Lord Moritaka! Whoa! Ah! It's quite an accomplishment. I have a new opinion of Moritaka and the others. By the way, did you hear that voice? To us, Mother. My mother's voice? What are you talking about? I can't hear anything like that. Huh? Didn't you hear? Ha ha. Well, there's no other way. I guess that means only me, the one who is especially loved, heard it. As expected, I am the leader of the 8 Dog Warriors. So, I guess we can consider this settled, right? Hey, not again! Just when I thought I had changed my mind a bit, this kid! What is this color of light? I've never seen anything like this before. The power, the rule of rending, severs connections. A connection in which one person obeys unwillingly. More than 23 heroes. They gradually become invisible. Hang on! Why did you have to fight? Why did we become enemies? What's going to happen next? The heroes laughed. It may have seemed that way to someone. I don't have to say it after all. I'll choose it myself. The blurry figure is saying something, but their words are barely reaching me anymore. I don't see the invisible malice. Even at my age, that's still difficult, Dad. Behind him, Onyankapan throws words at someone who is disappearing from view. Dad, Onyankapan Yame. Before I knew it, I had come to a future farther away than you. He threw out words that should no longer be understood, towards you, who should no longer be visible. Although it may not arrive anymore, this is the only thing I really wanted to convey. I didn't chase you. Did you see my back towards you? As expected, I didn't hear an answer. Perhaps no one else in the room could see my father, except for me. If you look from the outside, I guess only I can see it when I'm the one seeing them off. Onyankapan smiles wryly as he recalls the graduation ceremony at university, where he saw off his students. I remember how alumni would come out and say all sorts of things to current students, which was quite unsettling. When Dad was gone, you were a lot younger than I am now. I hated you for loving a human. Because of that, I felt like I wasn't loved. And when I left the world for humanity, but I decided to love humanity. At first, it may have been revenge against you, but while I was saying that, I really did come to love people. It may still be different from what humans say, though. Dad, I've done well, haven't I? Even at this age, I still want to be praised. I felt like he laughed. That alone made me feel like I could live on from now on. You loved humans. I respected him. I hated him. I only realized it after you were gone. But ever since then, I've been following in his footsteps. I still want to follow in your footsteps, because I already have other feelings inside me. So, I will walk into a future where you are no longer with me. with the people you cherish. I'm sure they will be happy, so don't worry, and have a good trip, Dad.